EFF leader Julius Malema is today hosting a town hall meeting at Lenasia as part of the election campaign. Now, the party is hoping to capitalize on the Muslim sentiment, which is heavily supportive of the stance that the EFF and the ANC have taken on the Gaza-Israel question. Well, SABC News reporter as promised, Nhlanhla Kgatlana is currently on the scene and joins us live from the event. Nhlanhla, very good afternoon to you. Look, take us through what the EFF has been up to throughout today, and how has been the reception from the community?
Yes, well, indeed, coming to you right here from Lenasia, Alicia, where the EFF is leaving nothing to chance. The party is crisscrossing the province of Gauteng, one of the provinces that is much contested. The EFF saw it fit today to come here, try and penetrate into this Muslim community. Alicia, when in this area here, a lot has been said about, the area being struggling to get rid of crime, substance abuse. But with me here, I'm with one of the EFF leaders here in the province, who's just going to talk to us about them here. Thank you so much, Moshe, for your time. You guys have gathered here. We know that this area here, community members throughout the years, like other communities, have been complaining about crime and substance abuse, and also the level of unemployment being high.
Thank you very much. Not only about crime, the people here don't have water, they don't have electricity. Shading is being affecting them for far too long. There's lack of job opportunities in this area. And those are the key things that our President and Commander-in-Chief will be addressing here today in a small scale, so that we can get the interaction with our people. But however, we also invited with us here, we've got the MMC of in Johannesburg, from the security cluster. We've got the MMC of health. So we'll be attending to all the problems, the grievances that our people will be forwarding to us today.
Mr. Malema is expected to be here any time from now on, but close this area. But when you look around, it's like unlike where the EFF usually goes, where when you arrive, you find a lot of inside. The venue is empty inside.
Thank you. No, here we're dealing with a different constituency. We have not bussed anyone here. People are coming through their own rights. So it's a different constituency we have targeted. But the EFF is existent here. We've got over 500 membership in our offices. We've got the chairperson of the ward with us here, Mubarak Pasha, being of the minority in our province. So we are in existence in this wards. We are participating, and we felt necessary that we must come here and be with our people.
As the provincial leader, let me bring you to this issue where we saw in Ekurhuleni a new mayor being elected, and you voting with the ANC. People using that, saying that this could be rather a sign of a national discourse, especially with this election said to be very difficult, very interesting, and with political and some research saying that there won't be an outright majority. Is there anything true to that with regards to taking this to national?
The honest remarks about that is that we don't care about any coalition, any formation of government with any political party. The EFF ground campaigning to take total power in the province and national. About what happens in Mogale City, we don't care about what happens in Ekurhuleni. We are not stuck with deployment in the EFF. Our pain is the people of our South Africa and Gauteng who are jobless, who are without land, who are now even experiencing water shedding. So we have no regard with those collisions and all those things that are happening in the municipality. Ours is to liberate our people economically. That's what we are here for.
Well, thank you so much, Alicia. That was one of the leaders here in Gauteng province, talking to us about what's going to be happening today, saying that, EFF leader Julius Malema is going to come here and interact with community members with regards to, their grievances, what they face on a daily basis, talking about water shedding, load shedding, talking about crime, the high level of unemployment. employment. Since arrival here, Alicia, like the EFF leader said earlier, that this is sort of a different type of terrain for them, saying that they do not depend on busing people in. But since arrival here, what I can tell you and assure you is that unlike we usually know the EFF, when you go to their venue or their event, you'd find a lot of people, inside and outside the venue. Inside here, the venue is still empty, and I guess it remains to be seen if the EFF will manage to penetrate and people will manage to heed to the call and come and engage with the party President Julius Malema. Alicia?
Nhlanhla, a very quick one. I mean, I understand that the EFF is trying to garner or capture that Muslim vote. We've just celebrated the holy month of Ramadan. And of course, on the Israel versus Gaza issue, we know where the EFF firmly stands. So what are they doing to ensure that they capture that Muslim vote?
I guess this is what Alicia were correcting. I guess this is one of the event where you would see, or it would give you a determination in terms of what the party stands for with regards to the Israeli and Palestine issue. If really communities, especially the Muslim community, can heed to this call and come and interact, especially with the EFF said in previous cases unapologetically so, saying that they are with Palestine. But I guess that remains to be seen later on if our community members around here would heed the call and just come and interact with the EFF leader. Alicia, as I've said it before, that these elections are one of the most interesting, with Gauteng being one of the most watched provinces in terms of how it's going to pan out after elections. It remains to be seen if today people would heed the call, come here, as we know that when you go on rallies, it's not only about your message, also it's about people warming up to you. And that can only be determined by numbers, and others usually regard that as a winning shot. They see that as you bragging as a political party, showing that you do have people that relate to your messages, Alicia.